Oh man, what is up, fellers? What is going on? Son of a bitch, just doing a quick video here. Check out this controller. I got all these green parts for it now. Pretty sick. Uh, yeah, I colored this part. Oops, I covered this part in with a Sharpie to try to make it more green because it's pink actually underneath. Yeah, it sucked. This past couple weeks, I was a slave at work and I missed my friend's birthday party because of the amount of work I have. I had like no free time to do anything. So yeah, I'm a piece of shit like that, I guess. But everybody misses my birthday. You know, my birthday's on Christmas. Nobody fucking shows up to see me on Christmas. Maybe just visit for real quick, but they got their whole Christmas family celebration thing going on, so they don't have time to hang out with me. So yeah, I get permission to miss people's birthdays. I have an excuse. um, So yeah, check it out. Um, what I did was I felt bad for missing Jake's birthday, so I got on the Xbox Controllers Design Labs, and yeah, I got him a new controller and I customized it, but I kept the green parts for myself and I got different parts for him. So yeah, his is on a fucking pink ass controller. Man, I got it in the other room. I should have taken a picture of it, but uh, I engraved like some personal stuff on it, so I probably won't show it off. You know. But anyway, so yeah, I'll be giving that to him later. But I kept all the green parts so I could make the ultimate green as fuck controller. Look how green this motherfucker is, you know? So yeah, this thing's fucking badass, right? Pretty custom, and it works pretty great. Although it does have that, I don't know, if you constantly get controllers like an asshole like I do, um, you'll notice that whenever you get a new controller, it's got that new controller vibe to it. Like something feels a little stiff to a degree, kind of. Maybe a button kind of like gets feels like it gets stuck a little bit or something like that, but then it kind of stops after a few days. So it does have that new controller feel, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it works great. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I am still fucking pissed off that Brooke or any of the other gaming adapter controller USB adapter people out there have not made an adapter that will let me use this bad boy on a PS5 to play PS5 games with. That does not exist on the planet, apparently, or at least as far as I know. I haven't been able to find it. It doesn't exist. They sell adapters that let you play with this controller on a PS5, but you can only play PS4 games for some dumbass reason. All PS5 exclusives, yeah, they will not play with this. And that's stupid. That makes things complicated, you know? Oh, my controller only works for certain games, but not for, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this is the way I feel about these controllers. This advanced shit with all the paddles and crap and top buttons and whatever. You kind of need a controller like that. Well, you don't need it, but it's very nice. It is. If you play Elden Ring or Horizon Zero Dawn or God of War or Breath of the Wild, it's very nice to have a controller with back paddles. It's so much more comfortable. Like a lot of the time in these games, especially open world games, let me get real with you. You run around a lot like a jackass, and holding down on certain things can be kind of a pain in the ass long term after a long period of time. So having a lot of custom buttons moved around, especially on these back paddles, you can come up, like believe it or not, you can start coming up with combinations that are really nice and give you an edge. Actually, like I would honestly say that if like you're playing Halo 1v1 against somebody and you got a controller like this and they got a standard controller, Yeah, I would say that that's a bit of an unfair advantage. You have a better gun for the gunfight, basically, you know? So I wish people wouldn't take fucking video game competitions so fucking seriously. I used to do that. It's cringe as fuck. It's elitist. It's dumb. So much about gaming skill is luck based. So much of it about it is not perfect. So stop being a fucking dickhead. Stop telling gamers, "Oh, you fucking suck. Oh, you're terrible," and stop like simping hard and kissing the butt of your favorite streamer because they're decent at the game or whatever. It's cringe. Stop doing that shit. Just appreciate the fun that's involved in the game. Just have fun, man. Stop trying to fucking shit on other people or like simp really hard. It's cringe. It's weird. You know what I mean. Anyway, and to be fair, I've done that in the past, and yeah, don't do that shit anymore. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah, the new Resident Evil just came out. I'm downloading it right now. I think it's ready actually. I should play that shit. Yep. Um, yeah, it's apparently pretty good, dude. Fucking 93 on Metacritic. Eat shit, Hogwarts, turf Nazi game. Fuck that game. Like I'll be real with you guys. The turf Nazi wizard game. It does have decent graphics. It does have a smooth frame rate, as long as you're not like, well, maybe on PC if you're lucky, it has a smooth frame rate. But other than that, it's kind of janky sometimes. But in like certain cutscenes, it looks really smooth and nice. But yeah, like actual gameplay, I'm getting Assassin's Creed vibes. It's. Yeah, not the greatest. Okay, so it's hard to compliment this game. There's not much that's great about it. The slave castle, the child slave labor castle, the attention to detail is not bad in it. All right, that's about it. That's the only nice things I can say. Everything else is mediocre or fucking garbage. So yeah, and that sucks because here's something I can compliment it for. Apparently, there's not really any wallet rape. Not that much extra stuff you got to buy or whatever, DLC, microtransactions, extra shit like that. That's not really a thing in this game. There's not like an endless pool of Counter Strike fucking. You know what I mean? It's not like that. So that's a good thing. But it's still a turf Nazi game. Its storyline has Jewish caricature bullshit and fucking, you know, the creator is anti-trans, and they didn't like try to take the game's story and make it less obviously hateful and awkward. They kind of just kept doing J.K. Rowling's bidding. So that sucks. It's not its own thing. It's not trying to distance itself from her hatred. It's not good enough. Sorry. So yeah, that game is poo poo. Um, Lame that a bunch of hateful, transphobic pieces of shit went out and bought it in mass just out of spite because they're dickheads. And they artificially made it seem like the game actually is good and popular, but it's really fucking not, you dickheads. And to prove that, just look, dude. Just fucking look, bitches. It's been about a month now since that fucking trash came out, and nobody cares anymore. Nobody's talking about it. It dropped off the top 10 most talked about games right now. Resident Evil 4 is here to just fucking make this game forgotten and dead. It doesn't even have to. It did that on its own, honestly. Fucking nobody cares, dude. It's a one and done kind of thing. It's not good. It's definitely not worth like $60-$70, dude. Fuck that. So yeah, what do you expect from Warner Brothers Video Games and a studio that's mostly known for nothing? Like, you're probably going to get something that's mediocre at best and terrible at worst. So, and that's what you got, man. So, fuck that game. And I'm glad we're finally getting some real fucking games this year, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the new Resident Evil 4, though, it's not perfect. I don't like that there's different versions of the game that offer, like, extra content that you have to pay, like, $10 extra for. I think that shit's stupid. I don't think they should do that in games. But it's not the worst thing ever, so I'm still gonna get it. But, Like, what I get pissed off about is when games start costing you literally hundreds and hundreds of fucking dollars because the microtransaction fuckery and DLC extra content BS just does not fucking end. There's just too much of it. It's way too expensive. Are you fucking kidding me? Hundreds of dollars for a video game? Eat shit, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, we all have breaking points, and that's mine. So, yeah, something like Destiny or Halo 5, I definitely can't get behind that level of wallet rape. No way. Ain't happening. Halo Infinite, no way, dude. No fucking way. Cock-a-doodie, suck a dick, cock-a-doodie. Not playing you. Even the new Gears of War games, nope, not gonna do it. Rainbow Six, you're fucked also, not gonna do it. Battlefield, more like Assfield. Battlefront, more like Ass Front. Nope, not gonna do it. Overcrotch, bend over for bend over so Blizzard can stick this big fucking dick up your ass. Watch, Overwatch, yeah. God, what a dumb name. Yeah, Overwatch. Oh my God, like, Jesus Christ. You guys hear about Overwatch 2? How they basically merged Overwatch 1 into it, destroying the original game. So if you are one of those people who actually liked that crappy game, like it's gone now, basically. How do you like that? How do you like that, guys? Blizzard basically taking your video game away from you. How do you like that? Here's a thing that you're enjoying, and then they take it away. How do you feel about that? Are you just going to go along with that like a cuck? Like a little bitch? Fucking simp? No, dude. That is fucking horseshit, dude. And the company that does that to you, you need to remember that that company fucking sucks. And that you shouldn't support that company. And there's better companies out there. What the fuck are you doing? Ditch these bitches and fucking get with the winners, right? That's what you gotta do in gaming, man. If you want to play the best of the best and spend your life playing the best games instead of the shittiest ones, that's what you gotta do, you know? When you got that shit in front of you, get rid of that shit. Burn it. Send it to hell. Like, I recently was stupid and got Colon Blow to Call, that dumbass horror game from last year. It's so bad. Fuck, it's so bad. I haven't had a bad gaming experience like that in a while. Luckily, it's not like a microtransaction game, so I wasn't that fucking stupid that I was buying something that costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But it was still stupid of me. I should have waited instead of just jumped the gun, you know? But I've done tons of videos talking about that experience. But I'm just bringing it up because nobody's perfect. We all buy dumb games from time to time and end up regretting it. But the point I'm trying to make is you gotta admit that you're not perfect. Admit that you fuck up sometimes, you know? Like, it's not cool to be that know-it-all egomaniac who never wants to admit when he's wrong. Because we get it wrong sometimes. We fuck up sometimes. You can't dodge every bullet, man. You gotta sleep sometimes. So, yeah. Yeah, guys. Did you hear Anna Kasparian? She slipped up and said some stupid shit recently that made her seem transphobic and hateful. And when people were like, "Hey, you know, we know you mean well, but what you said was kind of turfy sounding, so maybe say it a little differently, you know." And yeah, she was like, "How dare you? Nah, nah, nah. How dare you criticize me?" She's not very good at taking good faith criticism, so yeah, she's got the whole rich white lady libbing out kind of vibe going on right now. She'll come around, I'm sure, but you know, it happens with rich white people. It's a thing. They freak out a little bit sometimes, you know. It's a thing, but not a big deal. What is a big fucking deal is I was looking in on those SRG officers in New York beating the shit out of people in the streets. Fuck pigs, dude. We do not need pigs. I'm sorry. Pigs are useless. I know everybody says, well, not everybody, but some people say, oh, we need them to keep order, da 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 da. But are they fucking doing that anymore, dog? Are they really? Like, they're honestly running around with this, defund the police, okay, you're not giving us any money, so I'm not going to do shit. And the pigs are literally not doing anything good anymore. They're worthless. Dude. Dude. So, why do we need them? Are they even actually pigs anymore? If the pig's job is to pig it up, and they're not even pigging it up anymore, they're just not doing the pig work, that's just an asshole that's in the way, you know? I mean, You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to behave like a pig, you know, run around with the uniform, pull people over, be a dickhead, beat up black people, right? But like now the pigs are supposed to protect capital. That's the main thing. They're supposed to protect property of the rich, basically. You know, that's really all they've ever been for. That and rounding up slaves, but you know, we kind of did away with slavery for the most part. But there's still some forms of slavery, capitalism, everything. You know, but my point is, the pigs are fucking useless. They fucking suck. These days, especially, they ain't doing shit. They got that whole defund me, well, then I just won't do anything. I'll just be a fucking corrupt asshole running around. And that's what they're doing now. They don't even care about, like, people like me who have a business. They don't even care about looking out for that. They don't give a shit. You know, whatever happens, happens. So, fuck the pigs. We don't need them. And if you are a pig and you're watching this, sorry I hurt your feelings, but, you know, get a different job, asshole.